People think it's all just profit, 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 but they don't know that there's a downside to it because there was a time that I ordered for some goods from the US and till today, till date, I've still not gotten that package. I ordered the goods, shipped it down to the address, then used the delivery company to bring it down like we always do. And there were some complications like that, and they told me that it's with custom, they are going through routine check. Routine check from I guess 2023. That was November 2023 till date. I've still not gotten that package, and it's still the same. We are making efforts, we are working tirelessly, and till date, I guess the goods we have about 3, 4 they about till date are still not getting it. So it's not just about the profit, but then you can see the backlash I had. Imagine that kind of goods going into it's just like some of my profits during the months or during the weeks has gone just with that thing. But I hope I get it anyways.
How much are we talking about?
I will not give a particular figure. I can just estimate. But let's just
Okay,
say
what
it's
is the
million,
estimate?
million actually
₦1 million.
within that range.
What's your journey been like in the gadget selling business? How did you get started?
It has not been an easy journey. Like I said, every good thing doesn't start easy. You have to work for it. So I actually started informally while I was still in school. In our hostel, there's the name of the hostel is Dangana in Kogi State University actually. So there's a board like that. I guess it's the porter's board where they write stuff, or if you want to sell, if you want to buy, hostel space, and some other things. So that place was just like an analog medium of getting in touch with a buyer and seller like that, just like the Jumia and Gigi of our time now. So it was just a board where people write stuff on paper. So that's why I started unofficially, informally. Started, I will see somebody that okay, he said wants to sell this. I will look for a buyer like that, like that, like that.
And you get commission.
Yes, definitely. I get commission, and that time at least it was money for me. 10K, 15. There was this particular one I did about, I guess it was this Infinix was raining that time between one girl and another girl like that. So I had to, and funny thing that time I know if they didn't trust me, you get, because we were meeting for the first time, they told because somebody referred. So they didn't trust me to leave the phone with me to go and market it and come back. So I had to bring both the buyer and the seller at one spot, but I just made them stay apart. And you know, women now, they have this pompous act. They don't want to come in contact with one is feeling big, the other one is feeling big. So I just placed them apart from each other, like 10 meters away, thereabout. I went to get the phone from the person. I went through it to make sure that, okay, fine. I was going to give the person a good phone, not the one that person will call me later and complain that this phone is not like this, like this, like that. So I checked first, then went to meet the person. This is the price, this is the price, this is the price. Added my own. The person was like, it was too much. Now I know that kind of negotiation, but this one is face to face. But I was the middleman, the intermediary between both parties. So that was the first deal I actually struck. Yeah. So back then, I was still in school. So started doing some small computer video stuff. I had a friend, his name is Caleb. Shout out to Caleb. He was the one that helped me run some deal that time when I was still in school. Get, but not school actually, not school pass. I was out of school, so it was NYSC. But take it if you take it back, yes, I was talking with my brother because my brother was fully in computer village. My other brother, so he was the one. But then I was not really getting sales because the price was too much. You get, so my customers always complain. So it was still that Dangana lifestyle, that analog type of this thing that I was still using then. It was after I finished school, I was like, what next? And I actually love technology. Anything that makes life easy, that makes things easy, I love it. That's why I am more into technologies. I'm not just doing it because I want to make money, but yes, that is also one part of it. But then I also love it. So, in summary, the journey has not been easy. and the starting quite rough, but we're getting there.
Could you share a story about a particular interesting customer or sale you've had?
Yeah, I've had numerous sales and interesting customers actually, and I don't know which one to pick because most of my sales are actually always good because of the way I interact with them. But let me just pick this one out. So it was a referral actually. Shout out to those that referred the brand. God bless you. It was a referral. So the person I directed the person down to my store in Computer Village, and she came and she was like she wanted to get a laptop that would help her do some tech stuff. I was like, yes, definitely. All right, you're talking to somebody that loves tech, even though I'm not a tech bro. So she was like, yeah, I hope it works fine. I said, don't worry. The person that referred you knows me. And for the fact that you came here, I'm even honored that, okay, you, in spite of the other offers you might have gotten, you still came here. And she was like, yes, because she's afraid of computer village. I said, don't worry, since you are here, I've brought computer village to you. So there's no problem. So she wanted to get a laptop then, and they were skeptical. She came the first day and was like, ah, am I sure this? And I said, okay, you know what? If you are not sure, if you have somebody else to help you check, bring the person along tomorrow so that you can check. That was to show you how confident I was that okay, yes, this stuff was going to be a done deal because the conversation I had with her prior to us doing the business was very good, was smooth, and the questions I was asking me, I was able to give it to her very well, like make her understand the different type of spec she needed. So she brought someone else the next day. That one checked. I was like, everything is good. It was not like he said it in Yoruba that why did you even need me to come? This guy is like this, like that, like that, like that. Me in my mind, I was giving myself, I'm good at this. And I was like, but then I didn't show that excitement outside so that they don't think, why is this guy too happy? But that customer and that customer relationship was there. So she paid and she even got extra stuff from me. And like I said, this one that you said you want to get, you didn't want to. He said yes, that she actually had somebody, but because of the way I interacted with her and or and the way I also made her understand something that she could not understand. That okay, I gave her a listening ear other than the other person. The person didn't really dive into it deep like that. So she paid. I was happy I made the sale. Until today, she is happy with her gadgets. And I hope she comes back again. I'm not praying that our laptop spoils, but like an upgrade or phone, something like that. So
What sets your gadget store apart from others?
okay, so like I said earlier on, I will say my field, that's what I studied in school, mass communication, has actually brought me up to know how to interact with people, to always get feedback, and make sure that every conversation goes on well. So any conversation doesn't go well, it's regarded as noise. So the way I interact with my customers actually sets me aside from other people. That's number one. Number two, the comfort I bring when they come over, or some that cannot come over, the way I make them see reasons as to why this stuff I'm doing for them is good and they will enjoy it actually sets me aside because I see the way some people react with their customers and like I be like, I just hope this person will come and meet me for one day and the person will change. So that one is key. My communication skills with them is always very active. Two, the price. My prices are very, very friendly and they are very affordable. And three, I give them clean devices depending on your money, sha. Because you know there are some people that will come with low budget. But then the main thing is the communication I have with them. I interact with them very well. So they are free and it sets me aside from other uh, brand in the competitive market, among many others. Those three I just mentioned up to. But the key one is the communication, actually. The communication. Because, when they come to get stuff, if you cannot explain to them what this gadget does or what these tech devices will actually help them achieve and get, then they will not be convinced. You need to tell them this has to do it, this will do it, this will do it. So giving them that details in total will make them want to, okay, okay, yes, yes. I didn't know about this before. Now I know. Oh, this was what I thought it was. So that's why you have to. I don't know. There's this English that's attached to it. I can't really remember, but knowing about your product so that you can sell it out gives you edge over others in the competitive market. And again, the way I also package my brand. So I guess that does it for me.
Tell me about some of the latest gadgets that are trending at the market right now.
But we have a lot of them, but ones that people are familiar with. So we have the iPhone 16, the 16 Pro, the 16 Plus, and the 16 Pro Max for the iPhone category. Then for the Samsung, we have the Samsung S24, S24 Plus, S24 Ultra for the Samsung category. For the Google Pixel, we have the Google Pixel 9, Google Pixel 9 Pro, Google Pixel Fold, the Google Pixel 9 Pro XL. Then for the Redmi, we have the Note 10. Yes. Also, yes, of the Note 10. Also, with the Note 14, rather, 14 Pro, like that. Yes. So basically, these are the latest gadgets that are available, that are trending currently in the market.
That's for
And
smartphone.
what do you say?
That's for smartphone.
Yes, yeah, for the smartphone category, yes. Then for laptop, we have the MacBook Pro 2024.
So a quick question: iPhone or Samsung?
Basically, for me, iPhone does it, actually, because I've always been an iPhone user right from time. Not like Samsung is bad. For me, iPhone does it, and I can give you a million and one reason why iPhone does it for me, as opposed to Samsung.
So how
And
do you keep up with the ever evolving tech world and ensure you have the latest devices?
okay, so uh, considering the situation we have in the country, considering where we are in Nigeria, we don't really get stuff first hand, but we get them as soon as they hit the market. So we order from the US, sometimes the UK, depending on the availability, actually, because it might not be available yet in the US. So we get from other countries. I'll not tell you that the secret. That's why it's my business and not your business. So we get it from some countries, we ship down here. It's not really easy, actually. It's not really easy, but because we have the hearts of our customers in our hands, so we always want to give them the best. There are some customers that even want pre-order, right, before the release date. We also do that for them, but it's not easy getting them because of the way the country is. But we do well to make sure that immediately it hits the market, Prestige Tech gets them first hand.
Have you collaborated with any tech influencers or YouTubers to boost your sales? How did it go?
Uh, we have not, but we were in communication with someone, and we told the person to come down to our store. But due to our schedule, she was like, it will be better if we come over to our place to do this. Okay. So the problem we had was fixing the time and a specific date. But very soon, I hopefully make that come to reality. So that probably one of you might see your tech influencers right on as an brand ambassador of Prestige Tech. It has not been easy bringing that person. So we have other persons, but their prices are somewhat high. But nothing is so high for us, but we just feel that it's not that yet. Very soon, we'll work with one of my tech influencers to project the brand for us well so that we can expand greatly.
Leveraging on social media to promote your tech gadgets and engaging with customers online. How has it been?
Uh, it has not been easy. I won't lie to you. Computer Village as a whole, we have so many vendors. You get. There are sometimes that even when I try to search, the pop up are like there are too many. But I've tried to pick up content that will project the brand in limelight because the social media is a very wild place and wide also. So it's a space where you can reach out to heterogeneous audience who will help boom the tech gadget business that is still tech. But in terms of relating to people on there, it has been an hassle actually. There are so many contests you have to do, so many, as things evolve, you have to evolve with them because the moment you miss one thing, getting back might be a little bit tough. So, but basically, the social media thing has not been easy, and that is one of the like best way you can actually reach out to people other than this normal face-to-face referral that we do. So I've been putting in my best actually to see how I can bring up the page, set it up to standard, let people come in, see what they want. But the numbers of times I have, like, okay, let's say like last year, I was really deep into bumping my page and I got positive feedback. The only thing that I knew we could not really get was many sales. We didn't get that much sales like we were expecting because of the money we pumped into it for ads, the person managing the page, the content we did and all that. But then, and also the designs and all that. But for me, I saw it as progress. But the fact that people had to even inquire about a particular gadget or tech devices shows that my face is actually getting there. Like the brand is actually getting there. So progress for me last year, and I know it will be better this year.
So, what role do online reviews and rating plays in your business? How do you manage them?
That's what I call feedback. And if you remember, I said my field of study showed me in my communication skills to always require feedback from a customer when we are interacting. So that review sets you, if you were here, sets you here. Like it bumps your skill up because for them to drop a feedback, most of the feedback I get, or let me just say all are always good because of the way I handle my customers and make sure that they get top-notch tech devices. So it sets you aside because when somebody is coming to that page to see, is this person legit? Because there are so many uh, illegal stuff done on the internet too. Some people can fake your page, get impersonation, that's what we call it. So if once they see that this person gave a good feedback, there's feedback, this rating is there, this rating is there. It gives them this uh confidence that, okay, yes, this person is a trusted vendor. It makes them want to patronize you. Though some of times, well, some of them will want to come to the store. Yes, I even prefer they come safe. You get because when you come, you see me, you'll be like, okay, this is so person. Because there are some persons that I have not met and they've gotten gadgets from me. We just met on WhatsApp because of the good rating somebody gave. Nah, okay, this person, no, this person is good. This person is nice, very nice. and they got a tech device from me. So that online rating actually does it for me as well because it gives me a boost in my business, in the brand, the good name it creates among the other aspect of the whole stuff. So the online rating actually boosts me up. Actually, it gives me a good rating because when other people come to inquire, when they see the good rating that has been listed, they'll be like, okay, for people to have given this kind of rating, it shows that this person is actually reliable and trustworthy. So it actually does it for me. Out of 100%, I'll give like 40% among many others.
Are there people roaming around Computer Village that claims to have shop, or it's just more of like they being called a secondary seller?
Yes, so I'll call it as a secondary seller, although there are people roaming actually,
Are they
because
legit?
the roaming or the second seller, which one of them?
The roamer and the secondary
Okay, so
sellers still the same thing.
I'll quickly explain. So once you say the roamers, thank God you even put that to word. The roamers are not legit. So the second sellers, they are people that actually bring customers for us. You get, so it's just like referral, but this one they are in the market because they are in line with what's going on, so they know how the market. But why they're second sellers? Because they can't get their hands on the gadgets they need for a customer that they might approach. And I give it to those guys because they are always in the sun trying to see how they can bring a customer for us. Then after the business, we say to them, depending on how the business goes. So those ones are good. But there are still some that are bad because you never can tell. You never can tell. But as for me, this my secondary sellers are that those in the market. They are okay. They are good. They are fine. But as for the rumors, as computer villages now, not everybody on the streets actually does good. There are some people that do bad, give you fufu, give you bad stuff. Again,
Talking about that fufu aspect, I know someone that have gotten that bad luck. How true is it?
it's very true. Let me even give you a story. Aside from the fufu, they see as the day goes by, new format comes up. The recent one the one I saw, that I guess it was even rampant on the internet then. The guy wanted to purchase a phone. I'll call the name of the street later. The guy wanted to purchase a phone. He was on the street. He was checking the phone, checking the phone. He said, okay, fine, the phone is good. Then he brought out cash and gave it to one of the guys. So I'll call that one a Roma. No, the guy was checking the phone now. So he collected the money, counted and saw that it was complete. Then the guy dipped his hand into his pocket and brought out the other cash that he has. And the one that the buyer originally gave him, he put it in his pocket. And then he was like talking to the other guy that, after you like the phone, yes. So somebody came and was like, what are you doing here? This people in the market, blah, 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 that kind of thing. So with all that rush and hastiness, the second money he brought out that I claimed to be money, he quickly gave it to the guy and collected his phone. And because of the second person that came and was rushing and rushing, he had to quickly run. The other one to run. It was later, after the whole, when everything has come down, he checked and saw that, okay, the first one was 1,000, second one was 1,000. Then the rest with paper in form of money. So I'll classify that one as romance. And mostly, no, I'm not trying to, I'll not call the name of the street actually, because it might look like I'm
Painting your street bad.
painting, yes. So, but it happens
There in Computer
there in
Village.
Computer Village.
Okay. So aside tech, what other things do you do?
Okay, so I also am a cinematographer, but now it's just like part time because computer really takes. Or then I ventured into trading last year. So I've been trading since 2019, right? But that trading was just buy and keep. We call it spot trading. But now I'm doing futures trading, and though people say it's the other brother of sporty bet, like copy sporty bet, but yes, that's for people that don't seek knowledge. But if you seek knowledge, you will actually get the profit. So far, so good. That's what I've seen. When I started, I was just wasting money. I wasn't seeking knowledge. But as the day went by, I was like, why am I wasting money? I'm supposed to seek knowledge. And I have somebody that I'm actually following, and I get, I have like two, three, man. I get some knowledge from them. And actually, I'm doing a self-taught class. I just watch, yes, watch YouTube videos and like that. So, that's those are the two things I'm doing aside the computer village.
Okay. So we've come to the end of the question and answer segment. Now we are going to play a game. Pick a card. My
Whole,
card.
whole game.
So all you have to do is
I hope the card is something that will give me 100% profit.
so all you have to do is shuffle the cards, pick the best three without looking at it, and hand it back over to me.
How does it sound like gambling? Because those times we played cards.
Called what?
Yes. What?
I don't even know any these things. What are you naturally good at?
I'm good at so many things. I can't really place it, but I know anytime I put my mind to something, I'm good at it. But well, anyways, I'm good at listening. I'm a good listener. Still has to be my communication skills. So yes, I'm a good listener. I'm a good boy. Well, let's say I'm a good man. Let me put it that I'm a good man. And I'm also good at making money.
What is the most one item in your wardrobe?
That has to be my jeans. I wear jeans a lot. Jeans a lot. Oh wait, are you just talking like okay?
Anything, any
Anything?
particular item, be it there's a particular boxer or there is a particular wristwatch or singlet.
Okay. Yeah. Yes. I don't know. I don't really have one thing, but I just have them. Sha. Particular wristwatch, yes. This I wear it every day. Sometimes
What
even when I don't go out, if I bath, I always want to wear it. I love wristwatch a lot. I love wristwatch a lot. Yes.
what would you do if money were not an issue?
If money were not an issue,
Yeah.
uh,
You've never thought of it.
I've never thought of it actually.
Because you are a money making man, a businessman.
But if it won't be an issue, I don't even know.
It's
Well,
deep.
yes, it actually it doesn't. It's not something you can just say.
But you
But
pick the card.
yeah, I'll give an answer, but probably just because it just had to come from my mind, not something that I've thought about. So if it were not to be an issue, actually I'll live all the rest of my days happy, doing good actually, trying to help people actually. Yes. Because I classify myself as a giver. Yes. I give more than I receive. Yeah, I give more than I receive. Because when I'll help people, actually, people that need it, not just somebody that doesn't need it. Actually. And yes, I'll have a whole lot of time enjoying myself, giving myself rest, probably going on vacation every month. Well, if money were not to be an issue, actually, yes, I would travel around the world. I like exploring new things. So yes, I love to travel around the world.
Thank you for being sincere with your answering from playing the
Yeah.
card. And thank you for coming to our sections.
Okay, yeah, it's a pleasure actually to be here, and it's my heart. I am honored actually. And with that, the brand has something for you. This is our small shopping cart bag. So if he wants to reveal it to you guys,
So that bag should be for me then.
yes, it's for you actually. So if he wants to reveal it to you guys later, he can. But this is us saying thank you to 1642 production.
Yeah, thank you too.